The Expanse Season 6 Episode 5. This is the second last episode of the season, y'all. It's the second last episode. I can't believe I'm kind of sad that I'm kind of sad that it's coming to an end, y'all. We are on Season 6 Episode 5. Why We Fight is the name of this episode. I'm gonna miss this show, y'all. But we gotta move on. This has been some great what's the word I'm looking for? Screenwriting? This show has just been amazing since like the beginning of the first season, y'all. Ever since that first season, ever since we met Julie Mao, like, because it started off with her, and then the whole proto-molecule situation, and then the whole journey to finding what happened to her, and the people that died along the way. R.I.P. to all of them. Miller, what's his name? Was his name Kenzo, the guy that got grabbed into the sky by the proto-molecule when it took over Eros. Who else? Diogo. Well, Diogo didn't die to the proto-molecule. We know Diogo got slammed by by an elevator because he sided with Clay Ashford. Clay Ashford is gone thanks to Marco. Julie, of course, we lost her thanks to the proto-molecule because, I don't know. Yeah, she got infected, and for some reason Jules P. found it so beautiful that his daughter was infected with it. Or was it his daughter? Was it Jules P. that was so fascinated by it? Or was it the other guy, that Miller ended up shooting? Or was it Holden? Man, we lost a lot of people over the season, but we've gotten to know a lot of people as well over the season, like Bobby, Roberta Gunny Draper, James Holden, Alex Kamal, Amos Bertrand. It's Bertrand, right? Clarissa Mao, Naomi Nagata, like Prax. I forgot what Prax's full name is, but Prax as well. Man, it's just been an amazing journey, y'all. Like, even the Rocinante. Like, I didn't know that ship was gonna last that long. I thought they were just gonna, like, in the first season when they got the ship, I thought they were just gonna, like, have it for a little bit and then move on to something else and, like, swap ships here and there. But they stuck with it. They stuck with it all the way. Up till season 6. We are on season 6 now, y'all. And the Rossi's been doing good for itself. The Rossi looks amazing still, in great condition. It's been putting in that work. It's been taking down Belter Pirates. It's taken down Marco's ship, the Pella. It's taken down Martian ships. It had a great pilot as well, Alex, R.I.P. Man, what a journey it's been, y'all. And it's seen a lot of people come and go as well. I'm kind of sad, y'all. That yeah, we're on episode 5, season 6. Next week it's gonna be the last episode 6. And then it's unless there's a new season coming out, I will drop a reaction to that, the new episodes that come out as well, if there's a season 7 coming out. But as I said, we're here with The Expanse, season 6, episode 5, Why We Fight. I got a comment from is it Etta Estridge? You said you're a latecomer, but you subbed. Thanks for that as well. Thanks for the support. I always do appreciate that. And you explained to me that Solitaire was talking to Cortazar about the beautiful results of the proto-molecule, and the proto-molecule did somehow make it to Laconia. And it was from the torpedo that was fired from the Zumaya. And that it was not on the Barkeith. So Snarful Cat, you were right. I misunderstood. I don't not misunderstood, but I thought initially that the proto-molecule was on the Barkeith. Well, not I didn't think it was, but like the way Holden kept going on about the Barkeith, I always thought it was on there. But you were right. The torpedo that was fired from the Zomea did end up on Laconia somehow. I'm not sure how, but maybe they had like some sort of guiding system. I don't know. But as Estridge explained here in the comments that it was heading in a different direction, the torpedo. So that's how the proto-molecule ended up on Laconia. And you also mentioned that the proto-molecule could be the reason why these strange dogs are waking up. Kirk Darling also mentioned, though, however, that the waking of the strange dogs that was woken up by the proto-molecule kind of looked similar to the little machine thing on Illis. Was it Illis? Yeah, it was on Illis. The thing that Miller was like controlling when Miller put himself inside the planet and such. And was it Illis? Yeah, it was Illis. When Miller put himself inside the machine and then he formed into this weird looking dog thing almost in a way, which kind of looks similar to that. It was just like a metallic version of it while he was doing his thing. So yeah, I'm pretty interested to see what happens next now on Laconia. I mean, we've only got 2 episodes left, so something's gotta give. I mean, with Marco's people also on its way to Laconia, that ship that Marco was talking to, something's gotta give. And then yeah, we got Quartazar over there as well. Quartazar was talking about some amazing results. He got something's brewing on Laconia. And of course, I think the little girl's gonna get her brother. What you call him? Kirk Darling said his name was like Zan or something like that. Yeah, Zan. And yeah, you said he was narrowly missed by a driver or something. I think I did hear it while when I watched the episode again, like when he was laying on the table, like a few people were like talking about it, and they did say that like the driver. Wait, oh, was this in the previous episode? You said that the driver narrowly missed the kid, and this time he actually hit the kid or something. So yeah, what else happened? Let me just find these. Yeah, Monica's been doing a good job with her recordings at the moment. She's showing the reality of things. Like she's showing what's happening in the moment with the explosions that went off and with the explosions that went off. That old dude that she was talking to. The old dude said he's tired of the hate. He's tired of this war. He just wants to be at peace right now. He's sick and tired of the way things are going. So yeah. What else happened? Drummer like infiltrated one of Marco's what's the place called? The place that's her and not Ashford. I keep comparing this Walker guy to Ashford. He kind of reminds me of Ashford in a way. But her and Walker, they wanted to like infiltrate this, I forgot, it's like these dumping grounds or something where the containers are and stuff. And yeah, they eventually infiltrated the place, and like there was like a couple of soldiers hidden there, like just in case something like that happens. Like Marco planned ahead as usual. Nobody died. They shot the dudes on these containers, and Joseph kind of sacrificed himself. Well, not sacrificed himself. He just pushed Drummer out the way because I don't know, the thing like turned and there was like there was an explosion, and then crate kind of like shifted out of position and ended up landing up Joseph's arm. So they had to like he was caught underneath it, and you could see it was wraps for his arm. So yeah, they cut off Joseph's arm, and unfortunately the guy's been Darth Vader now. Hopefully he gets like a machine arm. I don't know, but yeah, Joseph kind of lost his arm there. So not sure what's gonna happen with Joseph now. I know they're healing it up and such, but yeah. And then Drummer kind of called out Marco as well. She said this is Kamina Drummer, and this is messages for the traitor and the coward who ran away from Ceres. And yeah, she was going at him. Like, I hope Drummer is the one to end Marco or Philip, because Philip at the same time is starting to see the errors of his father's ways. And hopefully he kind of like destroys Marco's plan from the inside, but at the same time he starts becoming a leader to the Belters, because I don't know, the kid's kind of taking a turn, not for the worse, but he's I don't know, Naomi's words are getting to him. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Like, Naomi, I'll never forget, Naomi did say to him, like, the stuff that she did just to like look good in Marco's books, she eventually learned was not good for her, and that's why she kind of left. And yeah, of course he hid Philip from her, and like it tore her apart. But she did tell Philip, like, for him to find his own path, not do everything his father's saying and such. And eventually he will feel the wrath and the consequences of the people that he's killed over these missions that he's done with his father and such. And I think he's starting to see it. He's starting to see that Marco's ego is kind of getting to him, and he's at the same time, Philip is for the people more than Marco is at the moment, because Marco is just spacing people out left and right. Like, if people don't want to work with Marco, Marco is like, make sure you space that guy and that guy. And if the captain says something, asks for mercy, space him too. Like, he's losing the plot. And I mean, I liked Marco in the 5th season, because he was a man with a plan, even though he took out a few of my favorite people. Yeah. Yeah, Marco's losing the plot. But yeah. Oh yeah, and Bobby, the whole torpedo business that didn't go off, I do feel like they need to inform Bobby about this. Kirk Darling did ask what's Bobby gonna do if she finds out about it. I mean, the trust between Bobby and the crew is not gonna be the same, I think, because if Bobby has to find out on her own that Holden was the reason that torpedo didn't go off, that's the trust that she had gone right out the window. Like, if she found out about the torpedo going off and Alex was still on there, she'd probably take it out on Alex first, but Alex would probably explain to her then why Holden did it, because I feel like Alex would have known as well why Holden did what he did. He wouldn't have been happy, just like Amos as well. He wouldn't have been happy about it, but eventually he would come around and probably explain to Bobby why Holden did it. But Alex ain't around, so RIP to him. What's the other thing? Yeah, they I feel like they should tell Bobby, or otherwise she's just gonna be like, nah, I think I'll just go hang out with Avsarala again, because Avsarala trusts her. But yeah, like, I don't know. But Amos confronted Holden about it as well, and Holden was kind of holding back about that information as well. He's like, I'll do whatever I want. I don't need to explain to you why I did it. It was like an in the moment thing, and I don't think that's the right way to go about it. Holden, I just need Holden to explain to Amos why, because I feel like Amos has a good heart. Amos would understand, like, when it comes to especially something like that. I know Kirk Darling said Amos probably wouldn't understand, but I feel like he would, because like over the years, the amount of people that Amos has helped, like he's always trying to see like their point of view, and like trying to help them with like into becoming a better person and such, like with Prax and everything. Even Clarissa tried to kill James Holden. She tried to kill Holden, and then Amos saw the errors of her ways and tried to like well, I can't remember how they met now. Well, not met, but how they started clicking the way they are now. But Amos sees the good in people. Like, I mean, if Philip ever ended up on the Rocinante and he ended up like helping his mother and such, I'm sure Amos would have tried and figured out, like, would have tried and befriended the kid and try and figure out why he is the way he is or something like that. I just feel like Amos would understand if Holden explained to Amos why the torpedo didn't go off, because yeah, like I said, Amos has got a good heart. So yeah, so that's pretty much I think I covered everything that happened in episode 4. But that being said, we're here with the Expanse, season 6, episode 5. Why we fight. Let's get into this.
Where are you? Are you there? Hello? Please! Where are you? I need your help, please!
Is the kid alive? Oh, it took the brother. Hey, she better hope those things are actually healing her brother. Because as we still don't really know what those strange dogs are capable of. Like, it helped an animal, but who says it's gonna help a human? There he is. Question is, did it come back the same? Because you know, like resurrections, you come back with half your soul missing.
Kara? Is that you?
Isn't he? As his eyes
I remember I was scared.
looking kind of weird.
Everything looks
Blue.
different. The dogs fixed you.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh, dang. I was not expecting it to be going down like this.
Comms, give me a wideband.
Wideband up. Admiral, we're picking up multiple plasma discharges from the surface of the ring station.
Oof.
All ships, emergency evade!
Raps. Should've listened to Avasarala. See what happens when you jump the gun?
They're calling it my war.
Iapetus is just one station,
and
an insignificant one at that.
I mean, it is your war. You started this. Kinda.
With 1,300 systems and hundreds of colonies under your thumb. As much metal as we can mine, as many shipyards as we can build. Drummer raided a defenseless supply depot. If she wants to act like that makes her a hero, who cares?
She's a better counsel to Marco than that other woman was that was just like causing problems. Who just wanted to pretty much kill everyone. That was giving Naomi a hard time too. From last season. I forgot her name. The person that was like jealous of Naomi when they were growing up and such, and on the belt. The one who joined drama eventually.
Never seen before. Marco traded proto-molecule for Martian gunships and weapons.
Our strike team took fire from 5 guns, but there are probably 6.
If Venaros gets behind the guns, the farms on Medina will be able to provision his forces indefinitely.
We could send in a swarm of fast nukes and blow Medina up.
Do you truly believe the odds are in our favor?
Exactly.
No, ma'am, but...
If we have to send more people to their death, the least we can do is give them a fucking chance to win.
Exactly. Make sure they win at least, because this is exactly what Marco would want. They do this, like start attacking now and such, Marco's gonna take them out, and then Marco will still have to jump on them. So this is smart thinking from Avasarala.
Have I gone soft? Was I trying too hard to be good when I should have been ruthless? There is no prize for the best victim.
I mean, it seems like Avasarala is going the Nancy Gao route, trying to understand the situation a bit more than jumping the gun.
Maybe you have gone a bit soft, which might not be so bad in small doses, but now is not the time for self-pity bullshit.
Go do something else.
She does listen to Bobby, so she will take those words on board.
What the hell is Amos still doing out there?
Oh, he's not out there. He went into the station.
Why?
He didn't say.
Do you know when he'll be back?
Anytime anyone goes through a ring, they don't realize they're taking a massive risk.
The artifact on Ellis proves they can directly affect our world.
Was that Drummer?
The supplies are solely food
Oh,
and fuel
nice.
to help relieve the station. We are giving it to
Captain Drummer,
Secretary General.
we're grateful for your assistance.
We will be staying only long enough to unload the supplies. There will be no disruptions.
Interesting perspective. I'd like to hear more. Perhaps in person. I would be happy to offer the hospitality of my ship.
The Belters here are hungry and I have food. I came for them, not you.
That's why I like Drummer. She's got a really big respect over the belt, and Avasarala is seeing that as well. Like, that's why she's showing Drummer that respect right now. Drummer is for the belt. She is still not for the inners, but she's doing everything not to be the bad guy or be seen as the bad guy, because she's good. I don't know if that makes sense, but
What are you doing here?
What did you do?
I couldn't stop thinking about my brother.
You broke radio silence.
Just one quick burst.
You could have given away our position.
Needed to know that Mas was okay. And he was always there for me.
hey, he's got a little Deadpool hand.
On a scale of 1 to 10, it wouldn't make a difference at this point. That limb will never be good. It must be removed as soon as possible.
So his little arms gonna go. Poor dude, man.
I can't believe how long it's been since we've actually spoken to each other. I'm sure you're caught up in the relief efforts. Just let me know when you have a little time and I'll come to you. See you soon.
Man, she really cares about Naomi. You gotta delete it though, because I think you guys did say she was trying to move on from Naomi, because she will never truly be hers.
People are responding well to the Lucky Earther piece. Owen's also getting death threats.
When traffic exceeds a certain mass energy threshold, a ship will disappear in transit. I think we need to share it with Aneros.
Oh, James, you're truly one of a kind.
Just hear me out.
Let me show you the problem we have right now.
Those look like railguns.
Yes, they are. Very big ones. We cannot afford the luxury of worrying about the future until we end this war. We need Drummer's strength.
It's really that bad.
We have lost more ships than we could afford.
Drummer has no love for Marco, but she's no friend of Earth either, and she's not gonna trust you.
On Earth, I once put a belter up on hooks to suffocate him.
That was season 1, episode 1.
To make him. The belt sees me that way. Because that is who I was. It is not who I am now.